Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Nick, and in today's video we're going to be over clutch number 3, which was our Cypress Pastel Yellow Belly male paired to our normal female. Hit really good Cypress odds. Let's jump right into it. So the first snake of clutch number 3, and like I said, this was Cypress Pastel Yellow Belly to a normal female. This little dude has not eaten yet, but really just an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous animal here. Cypress Pastel Yellow Belly male. I love this. I said it in the last video on clutch number 2 because we hit one of these. Cypress Pastel and Yellow Belly are just awesome, and the pattern on this dude is so wonky for being a Cypress, but he's just gorgeous. I mean, it's just really, really cool kind of how some of these snakes come out just looking so different than things that are, you know, the same, you know, quote unquote, the same exact snake. Snake number 2. Now, this one, I believe, is Cypress Pastel Yellow Belly. Again, I'm pretty sure that that's the Yellow Belly doing that. I know it's pastel, and I think that it is Cypress as well. So we hit another Cypress Pastel Yellow Belly male, which is awesome. This clutch, we were very heavy male, but these snakes look so good. They're so gorgeous. As they grow in age, they just look so good. Male number 3 of the clutch. I believe this to be a Cypress male that is possibly a Yellow Belly. I don't necessarily think it has Yellow Belly just based on some of the other combos that we have seen, but definitely a Cypress boy here. Really gorgeous. Cypress, guys, it's such a pretty gene. It looks so amazing in clown. I highly encourage everyone to go look up Cypress clowns. Love this boy. Just so pretty. Just such a good example of the gene. So now we move on to his twin sister. This is a Cypress. I do not believe it's Yellow Belly. I'm almost positive now that I'm looking at it, it's not Yellow Belly. This is a Cypress female. So really, really pretty. Like I said, this would be a good girl for anybody out there who wants to work with Cypress clowns and you're starting off a project. A single gene Cypress female is not a bad way to go to build your own hets and kind of build your little Cypress clown army, you know, het clown army, and then eventually produce the real thing. So really, really gorgeous female here. And we all knew it was going to happen eventually. We hit a normal female. Now, personally, I do love normals, and I have some normals. I am selling some normals right now, some of my adult normal females, but I think normals are great, and this is a clutch that was a normal female, right? Bred to a Cypress Pastel Yellow Belly male, and I still hit a bunch of really cool combos, and like I said, I don't mind normals. I think normals are gorgeous, and you know, we all have to be real too. Normals are partially what gets you in the hobby. You know, most people who start off with snakes, they start off with normals, and the lines of quote normals out there vary so much. Like this snake is a darker normal. I produce some normals that have a ton of white, you know, in their alien heads, and I just think that normals are, you know, they're normals for a reason, but they do vary they vary drastically in pattern and color and kind of just, you know, other things. So I think this girl's pretty. We'll move on to her brother, who is also a normal, but you can see once again, these normals do look very similar to me, which obviously they should, but their patterns still are a touch different. But a big normal male, he's a great eater, obviously. So, and he came out the egg really big, like really big. All right, back on the Cypress train. Cypress Yellow Belly is what I think that this is. Cypress and Yellow Belly, it just really gives it that bold contrast, and it really makes the darks, you know, on the side here a lot darker, and it makes this Cypress, you know, yellowy looking color combined with Yellow Belly. It just makes it almost like glow. It's just such a gorgeous, gorgeous animal. So now we kind of get back to some females. Like I said, this clutch was super male heavy. You know, we've only shown one female so far. But this, I believe this to be a Cypress Pastel female. No Yellow Belly in her. And once again, just kind of to highlight, if you go back in the video and you look at the Cypress Yellow Belly from a moment ago, you can just see how much brighter this animal is, and how she kind of, the black to the alien head kind of goldish color isn't as deep of a contrast, and that's the pastel kind of coming through with Cypress and kind of brightening it up and kind of toning down the blacks a little bit without that yellow belly to enhance it to make it look darker. And then the last male, well, the last one from this clutch happens to be a male. This is, I believe, Cypress Pastel. So we really killed the odds with Cypress. We hit a ton of good Cypress in this clutch, which I'm thrilled about, because once again, I do think it is a great pet to have, or it's a great future breeder so you can plug Cypress into things. But I will say, I don't know if it's yellow belly or not. I do not believe it is, just based on what some of the Cypress pastel yellow bellies look like. But, you know, 9 eggs, we hit 7 Cypress and 2 normals. And all of our Cypress, except for 2, were combination Cypress, so I'm very happy with that. I'll take those odds any day of the week. Alright guys, that was clutch number 3's update. Stay tuned, we're cutting clutch 4 tonight actually, so that video will be up after this one, a couple days after this one. We have a lot more clutch cuttings coming up, we have a lot more clutch updates to come. I'm really excited to show off some more of the animals and some things like that. I want to do all these updates outside of the egg. Number 1, because I do like your guys' input on what you're seeing in the animals, because I'm not perfect. Sometimes I miss a gene, or maybe I'm misinterpreting a combination or something like that. That does happen, you know, we're not perfect here. So I do enjoy your guys' feedback on what you're seeing in the comments, so it allows me to learn more as well, because there was a clutch where someone actually commented below and was like, hey, that's a dual sire clutch, just based on what I saw, and he was right after I looked at things. I'm like, oh yeah, you're definitely right. So any feedback is appreciated, guys, and as always, you know, if you're interested in something that we produce, you can message me on Instagram, or you can look at my Morph Market, which is linked down below, and hit me up and we can talk about whatever you're looking for. So that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, subscribe, like. And until next time, guys, stay safe and stay positive.